Yo, this 7-4 build is starting to become a problem in NBA 2K26, man. As you guys can see, I'm a 70 overall right now, and I decided to make a stretch. I didn't really expect nothing out of it, but I got some clips for y'all, bro, and I was just really shooting over everybody. Like, it really seemed easy. And that's why I feel like 7-4s is almost like breaking the game. Like, y'all see this? I'm really doing this at my overall. Like, the only thing that I have maxed out on this build right now is only my 3-point shooting. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy JaySoReal, man, and we back with another banger, man. Welcome back, man. Now I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. I'm finna show you guys how to make this new build, man. And it's so crazy because the way I made this build, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, JaySoReal gang, like, this build is really like, we finesse, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm really finna put y'all on. I'm excited to bring y'all this video. I just stumbled across something I feel as though is something, you know what I'm saying, worth knowing, you know what I mean? So with that being said, before we start this video, man, I need you guys to do me a favor, man. Drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button. You know, I figure I made this video, you know what I'm saying, maybe to get some more subscribers, you know what I'm saying? So if you was looking for your hint, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, man, look at the sub count. We real close to the sub count, bro. Like, we real close to 6,000, and I really want to hit, so make sure I hit that sub button. Anyways, let's get into it, man. So I wanted to show y'all this build. As you guys can see, the stretch build that I made, I started off with a 69.3, and for some reason, bro, I ended up having, like, right now I got an 82.3. It could potentially become a 93 ball from just starting off at a 69, which I feel is really crazy. So today I'm gonna be explaining everything and showing you guys this new 7-4 build that is breaking NBA 2K26. I'm not even gonna lie, like, y'all see the clips, bro. I'm literally shooting over everybody, man. So first I got a little gameplay for y'all, man, because I just wanted to show y'all the gameplay, and then I'm gonna kind of step into what I mean and what I'm talking about to kind of get y'all to understand. Like, I am gonna put it on the screen. Like, I really started off with a 69.3, and just by adding some cap breakers, I got it to an 82, which is crazy, bro. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this gameplay, man, because this gameplay was kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The 7-4 build is ridiculous in NBA 2K26, bro. All right, so as you guys can see, man, this was my first game on this build, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys can see my overall is at a 69, which is actually crazy, bro. I really came out here with a 69 and was standing on business. You heard me? So the first play, he passed it to me. You already know
Trey
I'm
up,
shooting
Trey down.
overs, man. This year, this 7-4 builds are crazy, bro.
Crazy,
like,
bro.
It's dang near unstoppable, bro. Not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. As you guys can see, pulled up. It's all good. I was playing with my boy Peanut, man. It was fun playing with them. I sure appreciate them coming to play with me, bro, because I was a 69 overall, man. And as you guys know, there's not a lot of kind people that would play with a 69 overall. So I just special shout out to y'all, because y'all looked out. So as you guys can see, it's 63. He passed it to me on wide open. I'm shooting straight over though. Mind you guys, I am a 6'9" overall, bro. Like, come on, bro.
For
Like, this
real.
is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of holding my weight right now. You know what I'm saying? As a 6'9", he come up with the steal. He passed it down there. He passed it to me. I ain't gonna lie, right here, I do not know what happened, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That was supposed to be a knockdown, but ended up getting my get back here. As you guys can see, I slide over to the top. Pull up is green. You feel what I'm saying? Got my little payback, man. As you guys can see, I'm shooting 75% at the top right. And I'm shooting lights out right now. It's 9-8. Obviously, we up. We almost got the steal right there. We like, all right, okay. You know what I'm saying? We got to kind of single out who to let shoot. So we ended up, you know what I'm saying, really getting on them. We on them. And like I said, bro, I'm really holding my weight, bro. Like, bro, look, I know I didn't get the board, but look, I got the steal. I was feeling like I was a demigod right here. I just said, you know what, I'm going to
Turn up, Jay.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, like I said, I'm a 6'9", so this is all like experimental for me. But it turned out to be a really good build, bro. I'm not even gonna cap, like, this build right here is
I'm not
crazy,
gonna lie,
bro.
I'm a man.
As you guys can see in the gameplay, bro, like, this build is actually crazy. I think this whole game, bro, I'm not even gonna cap. I think I scored the whole 21, bro. If I'm not mistaken, I think this whole game I scored the whole 21. As you guys can see, I get the board right there, bro. I'm going in mode. Now I went some crazy stuff. I'm not even gonna cap. Like I told y'all, bro, it was like an experiment. So I'm like, all right, what could I do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? So as you guys can see, the score is 10-12. Right now I got 12 points. All of the 12 points, I set a pick for my man's right here. He passed it to me. He was trying to get me on the pop. I go ISO center, do a step back, pull up, and it's green in his mitts, bro. I now have 15 points. And I have takeover, bro, which is absolutely crazy for a build that's only 69 overall, bro. As you guys can see, I get the rebound again. I'm going into that mode,
Turn
bro.
up,
like
Jay.
I'm in bag right now. I'm trying to do whatever. I'm trying to see what this build is like. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting a little easy late, but we'll take that. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
And now, as you guys can see, it's 17-10. So far, I got all 17 of the points, which is, like I said, is honestly crazy for a build that's only a 69 overall, bro. Like, but I was holding my weight though. You know what I'm saying? I was out there and I was doing my thing, man. I get the rebound again. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna just try to fade it. I faded in this green. I now have 20 points, bro, with a 69 overall stretch, whatever y'all want to call it, bro.
Whatever.
Like, this is crazy. So they get hit with the illegal screen, bro. And right here, basically, I just kind of went on a wing. He saw me open. He passed it to me. I'm like, let me see that, bro. Pull up, trade up, trade down, bro. Like,
come on,
23
bro.
points right there. As you guys can see, I shot 7 for 9. Pretty crazy. Now let's get into how to build this and how I finessed it, because I ain't gonna lie, I got this sauce for y'all. All right, man, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make this 7-4 build, man. The only thing I ask you guys, since you guys made it this far, is make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. It goes a long way. But let's go ahead on how to build this build. So all of this right here kind of doesn't matter. That's to each his own. More personal, I guess. But as you guys know, we're making a 7-4 this today. So we're gonna go with 7-4. And then for the weight, we are gonna go with 244. And then for the wingspan, now this is all important. So as we go on, I'm gonna try to explain everything to my best of my ability and try to explain to you guys why I did what. But like I always tell y'all, man, this is always the template, so you guys can do it however you want to. But I'm gonna just kind of walk y'all through it real quick, man. Now for the wingspan, we went with a 7-4 wingspan. All right, so moving on. So the biggest thing that I want to start off with is the 3-point shot. All right, so for our 3-point shot, we're gonna put this at a 69. Now I know this sounds super crazy. Nobody's not really, I know a lot of people ain't really understanding this year on how everything is starting to work. Like, I've been seeing a lot of center that's already starting off their builds like with a high 3-point. You don't need a high 3-point. You feel what I'm saying? You do not need a high 3-point to be able to, you know what I'm saying, get a high 3-point, if that makes sense. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reset this real quick, and the first thing I want to let y'all know is we're gonna put this to a 69. Now once we figure out our build, once we get it all completed, I think to max out your 3-point to add the cap is around like 7,000, right? So you're gonna pay 7,000 VC just to get it to a 69, and then you're gonna add on 2 cap breakers, and then those 2 cap breakers are gonna take the 69 3-point to a 82 3-point, right? Which is crazy. All right, so that's the first thing. Is the 3-point shot is at a 69. All right, now I always like to do my build with the physicals, so that's what we're gonna start off with. I wanted to start off with the 3-point just so I can clear that up for y'all. So we are gonna be shooting, but that's the little, you know what I'm saying, the little finesse that we did, bro, which is really, really crazy. All right, now for the speed, we went with a 57 speed. All right, so go ahead and get that 57 speed. All right, you know we gotta max that out. We ain't that fast already, so you know, same with the agility. And then for the strength, we're gonna go with a 91 strength. Okay, now this is really, really important. To be 7-4, you definitely want strength. I don't care what nobody say. Without strength, yeah, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then for some reason, I think they changed my wingspan right here, which is okay. 7-4, yeah, 7-4, yeah, okay, cool. And then we had this at 244. Yeah, I don't know why that's just tweaking out like that, but we good. Everything's still the same. All right, now for our agility, we're gonna max the agility. We're gonna max the speed. We got the 69.3 over there. Then we're gonna go to the strength, put that to a 90. Then for the vertical, we're gonna go, why I keep changing my wingspan to 7.5? Stop doing that, 2K. Because that's why we get that 91 strength. So y'all see how just important that little, yeah, it's crazy. Make sure y'all following along, because I would hate for y'all to make the wrong build. And I don't want to be responsible if y'all making a wrong build. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so moving on to the rebounding. For the rebounding, what we did was, like I said, this is just a template for y'all. But for our defensive, we went with an 85, and that's just so we can get the right badges we need. I'm gonna pull up the badges because it's gonna start showing us some badges real quick. So in order to do that, just press triangle. And then for the offensive rebound, this is at a 67. All right, so we went 67. As you guys can see, we get box out beast on gold, rebound chaser on silver. That's all you need. We're already 7-4. Now for the interior defense, now this is the important part about the build. We went with an 88 just so we can be able to get post lock on gold, as you guys can see. And then for the perimeter, we went with just a 59 perimeter. You feel what I'm saying? Like just us jumping, it's gonna be good enough, but y'all already know how the matchup's gonna be when you play another 7-4. So, you know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind. And then the steal, we're not gonna touch that. And then for the block, we're gonna put this to an 84. Now we could later on down the line, if we want to, put an extra cap on there, but you know what I'm saying, that kind of really don't make no sense. Now for the pass accuracy, we gotta have passing on this build. So I feel like the standard passing this year for anybody, or for at least the center, a 76. Now for the ball handling, now we are gonna be dribbling on this build, which is one of the biggest things I like about the build. Like we can dribble on a build, like that's dope. Now for the free throw, we just put this at a 62, just in case maybe we're in a wreck or whatever. This build can play on literally everything, bro. And then like I said, the 3-point at a 69. And then for the mid-range, we're gonna put this to an 85. And now this is a finesse too. A lot of people don't really understand this, but I'm gonna kind of explain it to you guys the best way I can. So now by us putting our 3-point shot at a 69, it's basically making room for us to put attributes back up to here on the mid-range, right? So now instead of trying to use all the attributes and get everything right away, we're gonna use our attribute caps to kind of accommodate for the things that we're missing. All right, so now for the finishing, the close shot. Now this is one of the biggest things that's, I feel like, the most cheesiest thing about the build is the close shot is a 91, right? So that means we can do like post hooks. If you want to be a post scorer, you really can on this build, which is another plus. Y'all seen the clip, so y'all know I was like, you know what I'm saying, just basically pulling over everybody. Now for the driving layup, we went with a 73, and then for the driving dunk, we just gonna go with a 65. And then for the standing dunk, now this is the important part too. We definitely get standing dunk. We're gonna put that at an 89. And then like I said, this build is kind of like a post scorer, so we went with an 87. Like I don't do no post scoring, but you know what I'm saying, we got it. And this is how I made my build, man. And like I said, we finessed it, bro. We finessed it because look at the badges that we get, bro. Like once we get this 3-point with those attribute caps, every single badge that you see most likely is gonna be gold, like, you know what I mean? And then we already have the 85 mid-range, so it's finesse all the way around. So now I'm gonna kind of show y'all real quick on how to get that attribute cap to get it more, because like I said, we're starting off with a build that has a 69.3. all right, so we're just gonna go ahead and kind of show y'all what y'all gotta do. I am gonna, since I already got the build, I'm gonna switch builds and then just kind of show y'all from there, like kind of what I mean. The build, man, this is exactly how I made the build, and this is exactly how I showed you guys how to make the build. Now this is the exact build right now. As you guys can see, we still a low overall and we still going crazy. And I just wanted to show you guys what I mean by when you start off with a 6'9". As you guys can see, right now my 3-point max out at a 6'9" at the top. It started off at a 6'9", but then at the bottom it shows you after I added those cap breakers, it went to a 82. Now I only added 2 cap breakers to this because that's all I had. So as you guys can see right here, from a 69 all the way into a 82, you see that it jumps straight from a 69 to a 82. All right, so once I do add another cap, it's gonna go to a 87. All right, if I add 2 more, then it's gonna go to a you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be 89, which is crazy. If I add another one, then I'm gonna be able to have it at 90, which I feel like from a 69 3-point shot all the way to a 90 is absolutely insane. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I feel like this is like some game changing thing, and it's like I'm already 6'4", so it's like, you know what I mean? It's pretty crazy. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming for you guys soon. Just make sure you guys drop a like on this video, man. Hit that subscribe button. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Now, I do want to also let you guys know to join my Discord server, man. It's in the link in the description. I'll be looking for people to play with, or if you just want to just talk to me, whatever the case may be, go in the link in the description and join my Discord, man. We're so close to 6,000 and the grind don't stop. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, man. I'm out, man.